Hi, Weather Joey here with your seasonal recap for the winter of 2021-2022. I want to start off by giving thanks to that winter for its lessons, for the time spent. Winter to me is a time of darkness, a time of minimal light, where water is abundant and replenishes the earth with water to the north. We thank you. Where life tends to stand still, the winter snows soften the sounds when they do come, and it's an abundance of storms and wet, and we feel the bones of the earth, of the ancestors, of the rocks, the bareness of the trees lying bare, where the growth has let go, and it's a time of quiet. So thank you, winter, for your lessons each year, and allowing us to experience them each year. So, winter of 2021-2022. After the wettest fall, September to November on record for the South Coast, and the wettest month, November, ever recorded for the Valley, we see a sudden shift in the pattern on December 3rd. Oh, that's a mosquito. From mild to cool, and winter starts. For the hills, snow levels have remained high, with bouts of rain killing the base into the first week of December before the cool down. Flow switches to more of a west to west northwest flow, bringing seasonable temps into the second week of December and regular dustings of snow for the hills. As the second week leads into the third, more rain and more snow for the hills under this overall coolish seasonal west-northwest flow. By the solstice, we're seeing cool systems start to drop down the BC coast in an overall north-northwest flow. This is the winter flow that brings snow. These are cold enough to bring a mix of rain and snow. But as we near Christmas, very cold air starts to flood across BC, bringing us into a Christmas deep freeze and a white Christmas for most, if not all. This cold north-northwest to north flow continues right to the new year with cold and snow until the pattern starts to shift. It's a slow shift through the first week as Arctic air makes another push, bringing another snow event, this time wet, to the south coast as it clashes with mild weather in from the west-southwest, a typical winter clash. And as we head into the second week of January, we see nice ridging building over the U.S. west coast, which is to become the dominant player in the next few weeks. We still have Pacific systems breaching the coast, but it's now a mild southwest flow on the backside of that high pressure, with plenty of rain to start. This slowly peters out through mid-month of January as the ridge gains a stronger hold, and by the last 10 of January, we're into fairly strong fog inversion vent with strong ridging stretching down the U.S. west coast, the first of the year of these fog inversion events. Late January and early February see more variable winter weather. However, strong ridging remains well entrenched over the U.S. west coast, eventually bringing another minor fog inversion event that turns into clearing by the second week of February. Dry weather carries through mid-month with new ridging just offshore, bringing a fairly seasonal west-northwest flow, and then by the last 10 of February, new ridging has built up into the Gulf of Alaska, and even pushing into northern BC briefly with a brief push of cold Arctic air across the south coast. That's what happens down in here. But continues cold under a northwest flow from offshore ridging. As we reach the end of February, this ridge moves eastward, and new low pressure offshore becomes the dominant player, bringing a more seasonal wet flow from the southwest to west-southwest into early March, making up for such a dry majority of February. Cool, showery weather and snow for the hills makes for a late start to spring. Is there anything more on that? Nope, that's winter 2021-2022. Thank you, and may the forecast be with you.